This is LB Galbraith with GIL, making changes to make change. You're going to set your goals and you're going to reach your goals, and we're going to set expectations and you're going to reach your expectations.
Gonna make a change for once in my life. It's gonna feel real good.
Welcome back. This is LB Galbraith with Making Changes to Make Change. Glad to be in your living room, in your car, in your front room, riding with you today, trying to make sure that we are focused on 2018. We are almost halfway through the year. Think about it. We are in May going into June, and before you know it, it'll be July and we'll be at the halfway point. And I just want to know, have you reached your goals? Are you still setting goals? Are you still writing things down? Are you still reaching for your today and not your yesterday? I need you to focus on your tomorrow, working in your today, forgetting about your yesterday. I need you to focus on your tomorrow by working in your today, all the while forgetting about yesterday. Yesterday is gone. We can't bring yesterday back. Everything that happened yesterday is now considered the past. You are now living in today, which we call the present, and tomorrow is called the future. So we have to live in the here and now, which is today, which is called the present, which is also called a gift, because everybody didn't make it to today. So you know you have to take whatever you got working in your arsenal today and make sure that you're coalescing all of your activity to point in one direction to give everything a direct line of sight so that you can see where you're really going. You got to take it into account of what you have been doing with the first part of your year. If you're not eating right, if you're not exercising, if you're not making your doctor's appointment, if you're not making those monthly scheduled payments, everything that you do, your daily routine is tied, uniquely tied to your ability to succeed at the highest levels and to achieve at the highest levels. Everybody's going to face some downtime. Everybody's going to face some swerves and some curves and some obstacles. Everybody has to deal with their level of obstacles and curves and anxiety and pressure. But the key thing is, how do you evaluate it? How do you see it? And how do you process your struggles? How do you process that? Are you processing that with a negative attitude? Because your attitude determines your altitude. You have to come in uniquely focused to achieve whatever it is that you set out to do, and do not take no for an answer. Be prepared to work very hard, long days and long nights, to achieve whatever the goal is that you've set before yourself. And don't let anybody get in your way and tell you that it can't be done. Even now, thinking about our food industry, just think about this for a second. Consider our food industry. According to Tom Philpott, as Mother Jones Magazine's agricultural oligopolies exist from farm to shelf. Just 4 companies control 90%. 4 companies control 90% of the global grain trade. Just 3 companies control 70% of the beef industry. And just 4 companies control 58% of the pork and chicken industry. 76 on the retail side. Walmart controls 1/4 of the entire U.S. grocery market. On the retail side, think about this. Walmart controls 1/4 of the entire U.S. grocery market. And just 4 companies produce 75% of our breakfast cereal, 75% of our snack foods, 60% of our cookies, and half of all the ice cream sold in the supermarkets around the nation. And then there's health insurance market. Just 4 health insurance companies, United Health Group, WellPoint, Aetna, and Humana, control 3/4 of the entire health insurance market. And as of 2007, by the group Healthcare for America, Now covered in 38 states, just 2 insurers control 57% of the market. In 15 states, 1 insurer controls 60% of the market. So there's no functional competition in such a market. Prices continue to get higher and higher while the profits for these whales skyrocket too. In the cellular phone market, just 4 companies, AT&T Mobile, Verizon Wireless, T-Mobile, Sprint, and XL control 89% of the market. And in the internet market, just a handful of corporations, AT&T, Comcast, Time Warner, Verizon control more than half of the market. And I got that from Tom Hartman's book, The Crash of 2016. So with that, I need you to understand something. How you are processing and how you are working and how you are trying to build a legacy of wealth for yourself and a future for your family. Understand that global markets and the global economy is there, but you have to plan and find your niche within that. You have to find whatever your goal is, whatever your purpose is, and focus in on that, because in the big picture, big major giant corporations are buying up everything and trying to control everything. And in the small picture, you need to see how you can affect those things within your reach. Those things that are within your neighborhood, those things are within your community. You have to look at how you can affect change in those areas so that you can produce the type of outcomes that you are looking for, because the work that you're going to do, your life's work that you're doing, the things that you said you wanted to start in 2018, major corporations already got their stuff taken care of. This is LB Galbraith with GIL, making changes to make change. Thanks for joining us, and be sure to stay tuned where we're going to continue to talk about setting goals and reaching our expectations.